Hey man, what is up YouTube? It's your boy Rico, back at it again with another video. Pretty excited. Actually I have a wonderful story time to tell you guys. And it's kind of, you know, the roller coaster of July is what I like to call it. July was a very tough month for me, and I kind of want to break it down so you guys know kind of everything that kind of happened and what transpired with the different things that happened and the reason why I'm not posting, and also at the same time of, like, you know, a little bit of personal stuff that's been kind of going on with me and the reason why I'm not like there and I've been a ghost. So first things first, I want to say, man, you guys are super suited and I so appreciate you guys so much. Without a doubt, we hit 100 subs while I was dying. Yes, I was dying. Yes, I had the vid-19. It was horrible. But more on that in a little bit. But yeah, we hit 100 subs, man, and I really appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? You know, stay suited. You know what I'm saying? You guys are all suited, and I appreciate you guys really helping this become something bigger than what I thought it could be. And I just want to say thank you. So let's start July off, man. July, woo! One of my actual favorite months in the year. Reason being is because my favorite holidays are any holidays with fireworks. I absolutely love fireworks. Like, those junks are absolutely dope. I don't know. It's so great. Like, I just love fireworks. All right, so let's start out July with the niceness of how it all started. You know what I'm saying? And this is how it began. Man, camp. Let's start off with camp. Camp was super great, super dope. I absolutely loved it. For the very first time ever, I was a camp counselor. So if you guys don't know what being a camp counselor is like, it's very, very difficult. And as being a camp counselor, I was pushed into a position to where being in automatic leadership. I was choosing the games kids were participating in. So a lot of kids would like rush me. A lot of kids would rush me and be like, Rico, I'm trying to play this game. Rico, put me in this game. I know I just finished playing, but I want to play again, bro. And I'm like, bro, you guys cannot continually play games. There's more people here. I had to be in charge of around 70 kids. And it's tough because I want everybody to play and everybody to have fun. Because I remember way back when I was a student, I actually, you know, wanted to play every single game. And I told the leaders and counselors, I was like, yo, like, you know I'm better than everybody else here. You better put me in, man. But they were great leaders and they decided to let everybody play and not only their superstars play. So starting off with that, yeah, camp was an experience. I felt like God really touched me spiritually and physically as well, because I knew I was kind of going through something a little bit, weighing me down. I just felt, you know that feeling inside of you have where it's like you feel like something real bad's about to happen, but everything's looking good right now. Like, oh my, like that heaviness, that weight. I was just praying and I was like, yo, God, man, move in my life, man, please. Like, I don't know what's about to come, but like, please help me out, right? In camp, you know, first day, as the leader, I dressed up in a huge mascot outfit. I know you guys saw my Instagram. If you didn't, I will put a link to it on the bottom in the description. It's, you know, REAKO, you know what I'm saying? Rico all the way, you feel me? So, with that being said, in camp, being Big Bird, I had to be in charge of certain students and stuff like that. I came with a new church, so I'm originally from Orlando, Florida, but I had to move from Orlando from personal reasons to Tampa, and I'm here in Tampa now, and I'm with a new church, and I'm like, a lot of things is kind of going on, and they automatically put me into leadership, which was dope, and I really appreciate Crosswind Church for doing that. But a lot of the kids there are, you know, they're incredible kids and stuff like that, and I noticed that like they want to have like more friends. In Tampa, I've actually noticed it's like really hard to make friends. I don't know why. Like in Orlando, I can just walk up to somebody and be like, yo, then they just look at me and be like, yo, and then we're like kind of friends there, you know, and then we kind of build something. But here in Tampa, it's like it's tough, it's different, it's difficult to like, make those friends. Like I'm still adjusting and I've been here for a year, and the only people I talk to is, my roommates, and they're awesome, incredible people, and because of them I met a lot of people, but not having, that strong foundation is tough, and I noticed that within these kids. So now that camp is kind of jumped into camp a little bit. The camp games were crazy. We played like dodgeball, glow in the dark dodgeball. We played steal the bacon. If you don't know what that is, that's a real grown man's game. We played this weird game I've never seen before. It's like the big dog challenge, to where they strap you up in this giant, or not giant, into this vest, and they had a giant rope across, and you basically had to pull one person. You guys are facing opposite ways, and you had to pull one person one side and cross the line, and the other person, to the other side, cross the line. Bro, but people were getting dragged. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I'm just seeing people slide around. I'm like, oh Lord, it couldn't be me. It could not be me. That would be absolutely super tough. But yeah, other than dodgeball, we had like swimming games and like other obstacle courses. We played basketball, football. We played this thing called Braveheart. Braveheart was super dope. It's kind of like sword fighting with freaking the noodles, and you have to like knock somebody's crown off. That junk was wild. So I'm gonna kind of jump into a little bit. I'm gonna go forward and then backwards. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go forward and backwards in time. So a little bit forward after camp, I caught COVID. So I'm pretty sure I caught it at the camp. Like when I came back, I was dying. Like legitimately, like I was like, I couldn't handle it. My roommate was, very adamant on me staying into my room, and I didn't think I had COVID at first. It kind of was just a headache, and I was just like, oh, it's whatever. I started sneezing, coughing, whatever. I thought I had the flu. Come to realize I actually, caught the vid-19. It was absolutely horrible, without a doubt. I caught every single symptom that there is, and I was dying, man. The chills. There was nights I couldn't sleep because I was just freezing. And I couldn't I had to wear like a jacket, a sweater, some jeans. I had to wear jeans to sleep. Weirdo. I had to wear jeans to sleep so I could sleep. It was absolutely terrible. And I wish it upon nobody, not even my worst enemy, because that junk blowed. But yeah, it was kind of weird because I try to go into work and stuff like that. I told my job, I was like, listen, I can't come into work. I caught the vid. You know what I'm saying? And, I thought that they'd handle it very, very professionally and let me stay away from working, for at the bare minimum 14 days. But apparently a whole bunch of shenanigans happened to where the person that was supposed to be dealing with my paperwork and information, that person messed up the files and put me in as personal leave to kind of hide the fact that I have symptoms. So it was a huge deal. I had to call corporate and a whole bunch of other stuff or whatever. And because I had to call corporate, they found out that I had, I had the vid. And then after I had that, I had an extra 14 days. So I was gone from work for a month. But I was getting paid while I was gone. I was playing 2K. I was playing Madden. But I didn't leave the house. I respected all the rules. My roommates were incredible in helping me out and, buying stuff for me and then leaving stuff at my doorstep. Shout out Chris with the wrist, incredible man. And, Ray, but, Ray doesn't really have a channel or anything. I'm going to link Chris with the wrist's channel down below so you guys can, follow him up. But other than that, there was a really crushing thing that kind of happened to me a little bit past once I actually got over COVID. And, it was actually the death of, very close cousin of mine. It was around the time of when I was going to National Fine Arts. And if you don't know what that is, it's a national dance thing that I go to every single year. A video of that one's going to be coming out very, very, very soon, of my dance and stuff like that. Not really vlogging. I couldn't really vlog. I was all over the place. But a video of that will be coming out very, very soon. Within the week of this dropping, I'm going to be dropping the dance video. I do a lot of different things, and dance is kind of one of those hobbies that I do. But the very crushing thing happened right before I went, to go and perform and stuff like that, I found out that, my oldest cousin actually died in a car crash. It was very tragic. He's actually 20, he's 28 years old. He's a few years older than I am. And he has a kid. He's a single father. So it was very tough. I had to really pull myself together. I was crying a lot. I felt like I was alone. Thankfully, throughout those couple of days while I was in Orlando participating with these with the National Fine Arts and stuff like that, after I got over the vid-19, I was good to go. After all that was kind of over, I'm glad I was with my I was with my father when everything happened. And it was kind of crazy because the type of person he was, I love that man. I used to go every single weekend. My parents would take me over to his house and we'd have a barbecue. And he's a couple years older than me, so like he would still like want to hang out with me even though I'm like so young. And I was like begging him to hang out with me. And I have a lot of love for him and stuff like that. Actually, the first bone I ever broke, he kind of did it. All right, he didn't do it maliciously now. We were playing hide and seek when I was younger, and I was like 5 or 6. Yeah, I was like 5 or 6. He was like 10, close to 10 years old. And, I was hiding and I thought I was super sneaky with it, but my arm was like hanging out of like the couch, and he just sprinted right by and his heel just stepped on my forearm. Boom, snapped that thing. Went to the hospital. That junk was absolutely terrible. But I've really been hurting because of that, and I haven't really posted anything about him because I'm still kind of like getting over the fact of it happening and how close we were and stuff like that. So it really did like hurt. And it was just tough to try and also like do YouTube and have all this going on. And I just, at the time I couldn't personally manage it all at once. But I don't really want to end this video off with something dark like that and what was kind of going on. So I'm gonna rewind it right back into camp. Camp was crazy. I'm gonna just finish it. The first day, man, we won the first day, bro. We got the chance to do this chant, and I got to teach choreography, which I don't really do, like step dancing, like how to step. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but step dancing is you make noises by dancing and stuff like that or whatever, like doing a little clap and all that hype stuff that people normally do. So that was crazy. We won the first night, and then the next couple of nights we didn't do so hot. I have a video of part 2 of camp. I know this one's kind of a voiceover overlay. I just wanted to tell you guys everything that kind of happened and stuff like that. But this one will be a lot better. I'll be able to put the audio, and I'll be able to fix and edit everything and make everything nice and cool and stuff. But let me talk to you guys real quick. Let me talk to you guys about something that crazy happened. Let me talk to you guys about my camp crush. Yes, indeed. When you go to camp, everybody has a camp crush. And man, I'm gonna tell you, the first night at camp, I didn't even see her. It did not exist. I was, focusing on the word of God. I was, praying, worshiping, dancing, getting hyped, dressed like Big Bird. You know what I'm saying? The bird. So the second night I'm praying, I'm worshiping or whatever. And then it's crazy because I found out that, while I was praying and worshiping, I took a step back and I was just really observing everything and kind of not being in the moment. This girl pulls up towards me and she kind of says something to me. I don't know what she said. So I kind of like looked down and I was like, what? And she says it again. And I mean, if you're a guy and you've had this happen before, I'm pretty sure even girls have done this too, but like, whenever you can't hear somebody and you're in that loud environment or whatever, you kind of hit them with the nice, oh, wow, that's crazy. And you leave it at that because you don't know what they said. And you kind of nod your head. She kind of like looked up at me and like smiled and like walked away. And I was like, all right, we vibing, cool. All right, this, that, the third, we out here, right? So, right, after that, I was like, yo, this girl's kind of cute. So then I was really kind of diving into it. And I was like, man, this girl was cute. And I sent my little minions of my little campers you know, the sneakier ones to like go and investigate and find out who she is and stuff like that or whatever, just so we can have some common ground and I could talk to her about something. I was like, man, whatever. You know, the kids at the camp, they were kind of hyping me up because they were trying to like, oh, set me up with their leader, with this leader, with that leader. And I was just like, man, I'm just vibing. But after they found out that situation, they're like, oh, we got to find her, and they're looking for her, trying to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Just getting really that information. And I know she knows what's popping. You know what I'm saying? So after all that kind of happened, it was kind of the third day of camp. I couldn't find her at all, like zero, absolute zero. I was so mad. I was like, bro, where is this girl at? Like, where is she hiding from? Like, where is she? So I was kind of mad about that. And then after that, the next day, the very last day of camp, man, everybody hyping me up. Boom, boom, boom. I'm getting excited. I'm getting ready, right? I dress fresh as that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had the denim on denim with the button up underneath and my Sauconys. I was looking fresh. That joint was killer, right? And the last night, I saw her and I was like, yo, bet. So I pulled up. And when I pulled up, I kind of like walked up to her and her friend, and I was like, yo, like, I'm gonna borrow your friend real quick. And the friend looks at me and is like, no. I was like, excuse me? Like, what are we talking about right now? Like, no, like, I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna ask her to like talk to her or whatever. So I was like, yo, let's go. She kept trying to deny me. I was like, bro, I'm not here for that. But I mean, I guess you can say I respect the friend because, you know what I'm saying, that's kind of their job to like push people away or whatever. Anyways, so I go over and I'm talking to this girl one-on-one, stuff like that, and I'm figuring out like things are like clicking about what's kind of going on with the whole like she does dance, I do dance, she teaches, I teach. Like, it starts to end up clicking. And you know, right when things are kind of like, yo, like, what's going on or whatever, I told her, I was like, yeah, Orlando should be coming up with the national dance thing. I was like, let me take you out. And she literally was like, she looked at me, she said, a word? She's like, all right, let's see how Big Bird is, you know what I'm saying, out of camp. Like, let's see how he acts out of camp, if he really like that. And I was like, oh, word? Bet, say less. So bro, right when I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, secure the number and everything, bro, her friends pull up. I was like, no way. And then after her friends pull up, bro, they pulled her away, and I was like, no way. So, yeah, I'm going to be very honest, man. I took a fat L on that one. I saw her at nationals and stuff like that, but at that point, I was just like, I didn't really care too much about it. Like I said, national video coming out very, very, very soon. And that's kind of all for this story time, you know what I'm saying? You know, do me a nice little favor, and at the bottom, you know what I'm saying, hit the like button, you know what I'm saying, to say, you know what I'm saying, this Student Nation. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'm doing my very best to try and get to close to 500 by December, or even 1,000. If we can get to 1,000 by December, oh my gosh, that will be absolutely mind-boggling. And I can only do it with you guys' help, to be honest. Only with you guys helping me is the only way I can pull this off. But anyways, that's all for today, man. Stay suited, stay hyped. Love you guys. Peace.